Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Elements in Shadow. I am your host, the Uncommon Guru with What Team Comp. Say hi, everybody.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi. And we are going to jump straight in. So, when we last left our intrepid group of adventurers, after going through Mervale, they had eventually come to a lakeside village, whereupon they were able to get in before a curfew, except for Karg, who lingered for a second to make sure that the mule was wrapped up in a blanket, and then, as he was coming back, was struck twice by lightning, and was almost died.
And was almost died.
And was almost died. Yes. Don't you attack my alliteration?
He
You
Englishes.
all for saying Cled wrong.
That's because you call him Cleed. That's two E's.
Uh-huh.
That being said, deciding to look more into this, you guys went to the bathhouse to speak with the mayor and try and get some information about what's going on here. In the meantime, you also, Cheshire, stepped away to speak with his granddaughter, asking a few questions and...
Not Cheshire's granddaughter now.
Yeah.
Not Cheshire.
Yeah, specify.
Cheshire stepped away to speak with the mayor's granddaughter. Thank you for making that clear. He's not old enough to be a grandfather at all, or a father.
That we know of.
Throwing me off my stride here. That's okay. That being
Keep my
said,
mouth shut.
you're fine. He gave her a mask that he and Kaleido had made, and she painted it, and they discussed a few things, and eventually, after getting all this information, you all had begun to step out of the bathhouse with a few possible options. You guys can go to the tavern to speak to people there. Maybe some travelers might know stuff. You can go to the lake if you want to try and take a peek, try and see where the alligator that was spoken of is. Or you guys can continue to search in other places as well. So, where would you like to go?
You know, I'm always down for getting more information.
Yeah.
Alright, so where are you going to head to first?
Let's head to the
Tavern first?
Okay. Alright, so one second here. So, you guys are easily able to find it. It's not too far away from the town square. Heading it towards it, you see that it is called the Lakeside Retreat. And it's got a picture of a person who looks like they're in like a hammock with a fishing pole, just kind of held out in the air, not really any string or anything, just like looks like they're just resting. And it looks cozy. Upon entering the establishment, you see a few people are milling about here. Most of them are mixed between humans, sea elves, one or two Triton. A few that stand out is that there is a gnome who is tinkering away at a table, kind of looking away at people who like look too close at what they're building before putting it down, tinkering within their lap. A human who has a peg leg, looks to be some kind of sailor, kind of smoking on a pipe in a corner, just idly. And towards one of the corners, you can see a thick-armed tabaxi, very broad-shouldered tiger-striped tabaxi, with hood up, looks to be a traveler like yourselves, got a bag nearby, just kind of laid back, arms crossed as he's apparently finished a drink, looks to be in thought. What would you guys like to do?
Dawn.
Mm-hmm.
She has no self-control.
Okay.
She'll approach the tabaxi.
Cheshire just start. As I assume you make a beeline for him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, absolutely.
Cheshire just grabs your shoulder. We have more important things to do than pick a fight.
Oh no, we're about to go into a fight. I wasn't gonna pick a fight. I was just saying hi.
I know how you introduce yourself most of the time.
I will not introduce myself in a way that gives me damage right before an actual battle.
He just lets go over his shoulder.
She beelines to the tabaxi and says hello.
Something I can do for you, elf?
Elf!
No, this is the human.
Just kidding.
Here!
Human.
Something I can do for you, girl.
There you go.
Oh, fuck.
First of all, I am a woman. And second of all, I was coming by to say that you look strong and that I am very happy to find someone who looks strong. But you seem to be not very sociable.
Cheshire whispers in her ear, alright, this one is the person I'm okay with you beating the shit out of.
One. Third of all, she will slam her great axe in the table. Because you look strong, how about we spar?
You gonna pay for that?
I plan to.
You better.
One condition.
Hmm.
You pay for my next drink.
Oh, that's simple. Alright.
At this point, the tabaxi will look over at the bartender and say, "Bartender, another round. It's on the woman with the great axe."
She's still gotta pay for my table, but all right. Moves over, kind of motions towards the barmaid, who kind of like, she looks like she's trying not to giggle, but at the same time is also trying not to look nervous. Very odd combination as she kind of quickly runs it back. You see her come back rather quickly with a large mug, which she sets down and kind of slides over. Which, as you see it slid over, you can see that it is a white liquid. Looks like milk.
Oh.
And it's
And
in
at
front
this
of him.
point, I will begin licking from it like a cat when they are, licking from their water bowl or whatever. I'm just kind of, my tongue is darting in and out.
You see her eyes, like, kind of. It essentially
And the
looks
whole
like.
time, I have this tiger-like growl going, and I'm looking at you with these really dark green eyes.
It essentially looks like she has stars in her eyes. They do drink like that.
Also, you see the blue tiefling with broken horns behind her, just like openly has some kind of mask in his left hand, and is just like a cop getting ready for a shootout is holding his machete in the other, or it's holstered. It's just he's got his hand on the holster, basically.
Wait.
I'm
Fuck!
What?
No, she's saying that out loud.
Yeah.
It's
Fuck!
gonna take me about 5 minutes to finish lapping up all of this.
Obviously. Karg leans over. The big orc. Yes.
I need a little bit of healing. I forgot I didn't sleep well last night.
He slowly, he leans forward around you, stare up at you. Then why are you going? No. You know that if you don't get a full night's rest, I'm not going to. No. You're not going to spar.
Garg,
Huh?
this guy deserves an ass whooping.
Please.
That'll
Excuse
set
me,
us
I'm
back.
not the one.
I whisper in his ear.
Interested. Someone who was in the middle of meditation.
I whisper in his ear. He started off the conversation by calling her a girl.
She acts like it sometimes. I know she's a woman. I know as much as anyone else does. But he deserves an ass woman. Alright. Second level, cure wounds. 14 HP back.
Yay! And now I have to do math. Fuck! Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. There we go.
Also,
You
Guru,
insist, I suppose.
we never chose what he got at 5th level for his racial ability.
We're still gonna work
I
on
know,
that.
I know, but still, 1 minute.
Thank you for reminding me. But again, we'll take care of that later. Remind me later, please. Alright, so you've been given a little bit of healing.
By this time, I have finally finished the milk.
5 minutes later, of course.
5 minutes later, I have finished the milk. I'm like, well, You're still here. I'll give you that. Do you really want to go through with this?
I wouldn't be here otherwise. She looks openly confused that you're asking this.
All right. Then I guess let's take this outside, I suppose.
Please and thank you. Don't forget to pay for my table.
How much?
How much is it?
It's basic repairs. 15 gold.
Is he bullshitting me?
Roll an insight check.
No way I know it now.
Greer, I'm rolling insight, actually.
Yeah.
1 second. I ain't got a bonus to it, but still.
So am I, actually.
15 gold sounds like a lot for a fucking table.
So we got an 8 from Cheshire.
Because
Every single one, even the one that just like randomly got challenged, is all looking at him like, what the fuck?
yeah, no, that's not right.
Also moving you into the characters stuff so that you're with everyone.
Okay. Sounds good.
Also remember to put in your background so that's on the thing.
Is Matt here?
Matt?
Yeah, Matt said he'd roll, but I just don't see it.
I don't
Yeah,
see
sorry, I had it on my phone, but now I gotta open it.
No worries.
I would say because he's not in the roll 20. That's what I was asking.
Okay. So, what now?
We're waiting on Medrino's roll. His phone is sometimes a little slow for rolling, but
Okay.
Oh no, he's switching to his computer is what he said.
That's what it was. My apologies. I thought you said you were rolling it while you were getting on your computer. 7.
Excellent.
Sounds about right. 15 gold.
No, I still. Cheshire still doesn't believe that's right.
Okay. It's going to call him out.
Yeah. I was like, I don't think that's right.
You put a battle axe into my table. How's that not right? That's not right to do that to my
She didn't
table.
Slam all the way fucking through it.
She slammed deep enough to leave a groove that I'm going to basically be buying a new table if I don't get more than just that board fixed. Which, trust me, with the way she hit it, she might as well have hit 3.
If you want, I can make you a metal table.
I don't need a metal table. I need a wooden table. If I had a metal table,
could
people
make
would
you a
throw them
metal-
around at each other.
She could make you a metal table for less than 15 fucking gold.
If she has the metal for that, that's quite a bit of metal to just be carrying around on your person.
How much would it cost to make a metal table? I'm sure.
As they are doing this, I'm gonna try and stealth away.
Roll stealth.
Okay, I'm gonna use a normal dice because
Go ahead.
I'm not even roll 20.
He does not trust the roll 20.
No, it always screws me over. All right, hold on a second. Let me get my dice out.
Yeah.
Here we go. That is a 8.
My passive notice is you
Yeah.
leaving.
You bump into the table like
Yeah.
Cheshire just puts his hand on your shoulder. Now she bought you some drink.
Also, now that he stood up, he is smaller than Karg, but he's a big boy.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming
6'5".
he's taller than me.
How tall are you again?
6'1".
A little bit taller than you, yeah. At least half a foot.
Ooh. Okay. She
He's a
will
little
hand.
taller than Cheshire, but Cheshire just... You notice, this tiefling's expression has not changed. It stayed the same, not smile, not frown, the entire time. And he just puts his hand on your shoulder and goes, "You're not leaving. She already bought you something."
Also, the dark elf woman has been appraising you since the moment the woman approached you. Just quietly, not saying anything, just watching.
I will hand Card 15 gold. Pay him for me, please, and I will practically run outside.
Okay.
And I just kind of escort this guy outside, bouncer style.
All right. He hands the gold. Just kind of looks him over. Actually, Card did not roll insight. He was focusing more on the fact that you're fighting. Kind of looks at the guy just like, if we come back in and we find that 15 gold wasn't warranted, we'll have words. I'm sure we will. Have a nice day.
Did he just threaten the bar?
He tried to. The barkeep was just like, yeah, cool, bye.
Oh, Lord.
Walks out. All right. Please try not to
Give him
kill
5
each other.
I mean, if he kills me during a spar, then he needs to get taken down anyway.
I know, but if either one of you calls stop, back off. Understood?
Fine.
All right.
Because fuck. It makes my life.
Lady and gent, roll initiative.
Or this, you want to see what?
Natural 20.
Jeez. Probably won't roll that high. Let me bring out my my real dice because I still don't trust roll 20.
Fair enough. What'd you say?
Roll
Butters?
20 and
18, so I'm going second. That's fine.
18.
Yep.
Gotcha. What were you saying, Butters? Butters.
battery
You're right.
goodness. Okay.
Oh.
Oh, there we go.
Card just kind of looks at him, just like. I'll take that bet.
Alright.
Did they just bet on who would bet?
Paris, you are the first on the initiative list.
I am bonus hexy raging. This guy's big.
That's a natural 20.
Yep.
So that is 14 points of damage.
Okay.
Miss.
But 10 does
Yes.
miss. Right. So that was her turn. I'm guessing you're both going to be staying in melee range.
Yeah.
Alright. So, what are you doing?
Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 14 damage?
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay. Just mark that. Okay. I am going to. I'm going to go to attack, so I'm going to do 2 unarmed strikes to start off.
Alright.
And so he's going to come in, he takes the hit, and then he comes around and kind of twists his body and then goes for like a scissor kick right at your head.
Oh.
Does a 21 hit?
That'll hit.
Okay.
If my armor class is above 20, I've done something weird.
And then I'm just going to roll the second one before I roll damage.
That's fair. She's got a lot of health.
19.
That'll hit.
Okay. So that would be. So after that, after he does the scissor kick, it hits you, and then he brings his foot down, and his knee comes up to your face.
Ouch. Just one,
How many
two,
see this?
rat-a-tat-tat.
Let's see this.
6 plus 4, or plus 8 actually.
2 attacks, right?
That's 16 damage.
Halved. How much is it for
Right.
each attack?
Yeah, because I have to have it per attack.
Yes.
It was the same actually. It was 8 damage per attack.
Okay, so it'd be 4 per attack, so it's still 8, regardless.
And then I will bonus action flurry of blows. I will spend a key point.
Okay.
Do 2 more attacks.
Gotcha.
That's a 17.
That'll hit.
Okay. And then the second one is 25.
That'll
Is
hit.
that a natural
Oh.
20 or
No.
No,
Okay.
not natural.
that'll hit? Yep.
I have a plus 7 to hit.
Oh
So,
jeez.
So yeah, that's not a natural 20.
yeah, 24. My bad. 24.
No, 25. You've got plus 3 from... Yeah, plus 7 to hit, so yeah, that would have been 25. You're fine.
Yep.
So how much does
Well, I
damage does the first one do?
I rolled a 17. I rolled a 17.
Oh, then yes, 24.
So the first attack does 7 damage, and I'd like you to make a stunning strike. I will spend another key point.
Okay, so con save.
Wait, 7 is 3 or 4? Due
That's
to
3.
rage. Okay.
Round down.
Oh Jesus.
You are stunned, so
You are-
roll once more to see if you rolled a natural 20 on that hit. Which does mean that this next hit you do not have because you are currently considered incapacitated.
Yep.
She's
What
still
was
raging,
that?
though.
No, incapacitated drops the rage.
No, it does not. Unconscious drops. the
Right.
rage.
You're right. My apologies. So you still have it. Thank you for reminding
Well,
me.
doesn't it also
We did-
say that if they don't attack during their turn?
Or get hit.
Or get hit. And that's
Okay.
during their turn. So that'd be
Got it.
a whole round of you not attacking her.
Right.
Because she can't attack her turn.
So
Actually, I'm going to check that.
because I made that, she failed that strike. I should do better attack by tact. But if I had known that, I wouldn't have spent the second key.
You're fine.
So that is 2 keys spent out of 5.
I mean, it was the con save was part of the flurry of blows, so you still hit with the final attack. It's just roll again to see if it was something that was
A crit.
Advantage.
yes.
Got it. Nope. That's another 5 damage. So down to 2.
Yeah.
And then I guess I'll do 4 more attacks on her.
Okay.
Jesus Ace.
So with advantage, that's 20.
Natural?
No,
Okay.
not
So
natural.
yeah, that hits.
I'll specify my
Please and thank you.
17.
Hit.
24.
Anything over 15 you will hit me. So
Okay.
Yeah.
One more attack.
What?
Okay, so that'll also hit with a 25.
Yes.
So
Most likely I get knocked out. Let's see this.
46 plus
46 coming in hot.
5, 10, 12 plus 16, that's 28 damage.
So
Yep.
14.
Unconscious. No, I'm not in rage anymore, remember?
No,
Yes,
you
you
are
are.
in rage, so that was
Yes.
halved. So
Oh,
you went
that's
to
right.
14. Yes, you are still raging. I did double check it. It
Oh,
said
wait.
only if you're unconscious.
And then
That's
after that,
Or if
I'll
you don't
back
attack.
up 40 feet.
Okay.
What was
Actually,
the last?
You know what? I'm
Hmm?
going to use my feline agility and double my speed, back up 80 feet.
What was the last? What was the last damage before the 14? Because I put full damage. That was 5, so that was 2 technically.
Plus,
Yeah,
so then
I
down
rolled-
by 14.
So it was
yeah.
6 damage for the first attack.
So 3,
Okay.
It was 7 damage for the second attack.
another 3,
9 damage for the third attack.
4,
And then 6 damage for the fourth attack.
13 total.
Okay. Never mind. I'm not unconscious. And he just bolted.
13. Yeah,
Yep.
and he went back 80 feet.
So, like in the blink of an eye, I'm
Guru.
back 80
Yes.
feet from you.
I don't think it's 60. It doesn't double your speed, it just makes your speed 60.
No, it doubles your speed.
It
I
specifically
have
says
Volo's
60.
guide. Give me a second.
Is it Vol's guard that they're in?
It's Volo's guide. I'm
Yep.
aware. Tabaxi,
No, that was
feline
asking.
agility. When you move on your turn combat, you can double your speed until the end of the turn.
It says specifically 60, I thought.
Nope, doubles your speed. I have Volo's guide in my hand.
Is it expedition?
No,
I'm gonna
it's
say the word for me because I'm not gonna spit it out. No, I'm saying, is it expeditious retreat? There we go. That Butters is thinking of.
Yep.
No,
Feline-
actually, just lets you dash as bonus.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Feline agility doubles your speed. So he is in fact 80 feet away at the moment.
I can't tell if that is him forfeiting or just running.
Just hold your attack. It doesn't. He has to come with a melee to do shit, I think.
No. She's saying this out loud. She looks
You're
very
actually-
confused that he moved.
Now you're stunned, yeah. Yeah.
Now you're stunned, but in the unstunned way.
Yeah. You just see her shrug. Why are you over there?
Come and get me.
Yeah, no. Somehow I feel like that's a bad idea, and I'm usually the idiot.
Okay.
She'll sit still.
Okay, then so will I.
Okay.
Okay.
This is gonna go on forever.
Cheshire just says out loud, if you don't come back to her within, I'll give you 30 seconds, I'm hopping in the fight with you, bud.
Okay. So are you doing anything on your next turn?
I'm gonna hold an action to attack up until he approaches.
Okay.
Okay. Then my next turn, because I was waiting a turn, because I have to spend a turn not moving before regaining the ability.
Correct.
So I'm going to sprint back 80 feet
Mm-hmm.
right in front of her, and then make 4 attacks using a key point to do flurry of blows.
Your final key point, of course. And she will get her attacks real quick. So Held her to...
She also got a rage because we didn't attack, right?
Yes, she did lose
Yep.
her rage. So swing your axe round and round where it stops. Well, we'll see.
Nobody knows.
Another natural 20. Nice. Con save of natural 1, but hits 20. Cool. Roll that damage for 11 points of damage. Second
Okay.
attack.
So he's looking a little hurt. And by a little hurt, I mean he's looking pretty hurt, but he just...
That was almost another. Jesus.
That hits.
Yeah.
So for another 6. So in total, 17 damage.
Okay.
And then you have your turn of 4 hits.
Yep.
Because you said you're using your key.
Okay, that's a 19.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 16, so that you said 15, right?
Yeah, 15. So 16
above.
will hit.
Okay. 18. And
Well,
the
16
third
or
one,
above.
at 1, so...
So the last one you miss.
Yeah.
We'll get to that.
So he's gonna go in and he's gonna jump up, like he's gonna blink and then reappear right in front of you. You'll get.
Are you or not hurricane? Axe kicking me?
No, I'm doing a thing where I spin kick 3 times, like what Black
Ryu
Panther
kick.
does.
He's doing a Tatsumaki kick. He's a Ryu kicking, yes.
So I'm gonna do that,
Mhm.
and then let's roll damage. So the first attack does 8 damage. Second attack does 9 damage.
Stop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unconscious. Well,
Yep.
And
excuse
so
me, rather downed.
Uh-huh.
So he'll pull back with his last attack.
Yeah, the last attack almost knocks you over, and then you almost slip, and you're like, yeah, yeah. No one saw that. For the
Oh,
natural
she's
one.
fine with getting like knocked down. Are you kidding me?
Oh no! But you're knocked down, and you don't see this, but he almost falls over
He
from
almost
the natural
falls.
one.
Yeah.
Ellie very quickly is getting a carg over to her.
Mm.
Level
I'm fine.
3, 15 HP. I thought I told you
I'm
that
fine.
you need to be rested before. Get up, come on.
He's strong.
He
We could use him.
brushes
I'll
you off
kinda-
real quick.
I'll just kind of, stretch a little bit as the fight ends, trying to cover up the fact that I'm pretty hurt. I'll be like,
Can I inside him?
not bad.
Roll a deception check.
Okay.
Karg isn't paying attention to that. He's more worried about.
That is a 5.
Oh, even natural 1, he's able to know. He's not even paying attention to you. He knows that you're hurt.
Yeah. So, just fake it, be like, yeah.
Cheshire,
I
though,
know.
this guy's
Fight.
pretty tough. He took a beating. and
No,
he's just-
Cheshire's not thinking that. He's just
Oh.
like, this guy's a dick about a lot of things he's saying.
Oh, yeah, he's not even thinking about you being hurt. He's just
Yeah.
like, what a dick.
Wipes the blood from her mouth.
Karg
More!
moves over, and he holds
Show
out a
your
hand slowly.
wounds.
What?
Karg,
He's so-
she says, warrior, show your wounds, and Karg steps in front of her and moves up to you and holds out a hand.
Alright. I suppose
take
I won't. Thanks.
Do you take it?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. As part of the handshake, you get back 5 HP.
Okay.
I'm Karg. Traveling with my companion here, Ellie. And I'll let him introduce himself if he wants to give you his name. What's your name, stranger?
Snow. You can call me Snow.
Fair enough.
He's light on his feet like snow.
He was light on his feet until he was off his feet, spinning through the air like a feline acrobat. Strong enough
Those
to...
called tops.
I think it's called tops. I know that there's some tribes that call them something else, but I don't remember what they're called. What brings you to a place like this?
Well, you see, I've been thinking of late, and I realize that there are some things that my memories and what happened don't match up. History seems to be saying something different than what I remember, and I want to find out the truth. And in my investigation, I was led here towards Mervale. So, here I am, and I was enjoying a drink and in meditation. And then I met you, and you challenged me to a fight after breaking that bartender's table.
I didn't know you were meditating, sorry.
It's alright.
It's alright. You didn't exactly have the look of one who's meditating. Although, to be fair, I've never seen anyone meditate before, so my apologies.
It's alright. I don't generally talk to people, so
Come on
You're not
back
a social
inside.
person, I can already tell.
it's true.
Come on back inside. You'll fit in perfect. Cheshire, you want anything to drink?
I'm social!
I didn't say you weren't. Cheshire, do you want anything to drink?
Give me something hard.
Hard liquor? Alright. Walks back into the bar.
So
Ellie, Ellie, Cheshire's never
the shadow
drank in
elf
front of you before.
is still, I am assuming, watching intently.
Whom?
Fucking Elasha
Oh,
sitting by
Elasha.
taking notes.
Obviously.
I'll just look at it and be like, well,
Her. Lost female.
That's just for male.
Mad!
Maybe
still there?
Cheshire.
Madrino.
I'm
Man,
here.
it's-
I'm
Okay.
here.
It's just making sure.
See, Dawn, every time I start dramatics, it works.
wait, so is the shadow elf there?
Yes.
Mm.
She is here.
And
You're trying to get mad. the
Elizabeth? Or Elisha?
Oh yeah, she's still taking notes.
dark
Still
elf
watching
is
you.
Elasha. The girl that just punched you was Elizabeth.
Yes.
Oh,
Ellie,
excuse
for
me.
short.
Got it. And the one with the face that never changes. What's his name? Cheshire?
Just her.
I
Well,
imagine Ellie would
I
have
mean,
told you.
got it.
And
I
finally,
don't know.
now that he knows your name, he'll go ahead and give you a bit of a grin. Say, like I said, my name's Snow.
Cheshire just nods and walks inside with Karg.
See how much good hard ale is.
It just clicked in her head. And she's like, it just clicked in her head, now she's running after Cheshire. Wait, you don't drink!
He just walking inside, man.
I'll go back inside. Or what was I saying? Snow will go back inside, and he will get another big gallon of milk.
A
mug.
gallon? Okay.
Gallon! Jeez.
Tankard. Sorry.
No,
No,
worries. You're getting a mug. It's essentially half the cost of ale, so that's just 2 copper.
Okay, that's easy enough to pay.
Yep. For everyone else, 4 copper, which Karg's paying for all of it. So he's getting 3. So that's
Wait, everyone else, it's 4 copper each? Is that what you're saying?
4 copper each
Or
for
just
a
4
mug.
copper in total?
For each
Guru,
mug.
I am looking for like whiskey. Cheshire is looking for something to fuck him up.
I'll
Ooh,
take
day
off
drinking.
another 2 copper, and they're giving you the hardest whiskey they currently have. It's reasonably strong. Like,
I just want juice.
You know,
Yeah.
you know how people drink to forget. Cheshire's drinking to remember.
Alright. Okay.
Strategy. But if it works, I guess, you know.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if it works, it works. I was trying to remember. Is it? No, I remember what I was thinking of. Never mind, it was a meme. So you guys are sitting at the table. Hard ale is brought out for Cheshire, and ale is brought out for Ellie and for Karg, and milk
Juice.
is brought out for our new friend.
I need juice. Alcohol is not a good thing for me right now. No, I think everything's cutting out for me.
I can get you
Definitely
milk
looks
if
to
you
be
need.
bothering Cheshire, by the way.
Okay.
Visibly.
Ellie is like, she's laying her head on the counter, but it's not because she's tired. She's just doing it, and she kind of looks over at Cheshire, and she'll say it in a more whispered voice. You okay?
Mr. J. And he just brings the ale to his head. Just like chugs it.
Oh, I thought you meant he smacked the bottle in
No.
his face. I'm like, oh,
He didn't get a bottle, he got a mug.
It's a term for chugging. It's bringing it to the forehead.
Yeah.
I had never heard that.
Yeah, I gotta be honest, I never heard that one.
I have only heard it once, and I barely caught the reference. Sorry. I don't drink, so I wouldn't know most references.
Yes, me, a straight edge 16-year-old, gets turned.
It's
You dick.
Sure, buddy.
ain't the first drunk 16-year-old I've met.
Try and refrain from being drunk. Or and 16.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Yeah, it's
Don't
really
do
difficult to play Dungeons.
Guys, this is the guy. Remember, this is the same campaign where I said, "Do drugs, kids." We gotta remember this.
All the more reason for us to exemplify: don't do drugs. Don't be a bad influence. Moving forward.
Is the name
So this
bothering you?
like a kind of a short rest. I'll finish my milk. And
I'll
then
say that you guys are taking a short rest during this time. So, Paris, if you need to spend hit dice, you can spend hit dice.
and then I will.
You as well, Snow.
He goes. Jojo says, "I brought up something to make her more calm and give her a name she can relate to." And I brought up my own memories by saying,
You want to talk about it?
"How fucked up did me smashing that thing give me?
Give it a little bit of time. It'll start kicking in.
Can I get one more of those?"
Car kind of like slowly looks at you, slowly backs to
I will put down a silver.
No. I keep the rest of the silver.
Sure.
Yeah, I paid him 2 silver. That'll cover the next drink.
Thank you.
I'm not sure if you should be thanking me just yet. We have to see how this affects him. This is new to me too.
I'm scared.
I'm not. I'm concerned, confused, and intrigued. Let's see how well.
That's
this
why I'm
goes.
scared.
Me too. Second drink is brought out. You can down that one as well. And you said you're looking to try and drink to remember. That's what you're trying to do?
Yup.
Okay.
I have never heard of unlocking memories this way, but sure, let's do this.
Roll me, first and foremost, a con save.
See if you can get. If you can stay
that is
sober.
10. So yes, you are, in fact, as soon as you're finishing the second one, the first one starts to get into your system, and you're beginning to get buzzed, and with the second one already on its way down, you're going to be drunk.
Well, looks like we get a long rest.
Hold on. As it's affecting your mind, it's kind of like being in a haze. As you're sitting there, everything feels muffled around you, out of place, like you're not actually there. Everything's not blurry, but just a little off, a little side. It might be the intoxication just making it kind of wiggle from side to side as you're sitting there, slowly. But as you're just kind of letting your mind just kind of relax, take a deep breath and memory flickers. Like it's right where you could just reach out and grab it. Do you reach out for it?
I heard a noise.
Butters?
I think his microphone might be doing the damn thing again.
Hopefully it's not.
Yes, it is.
Oh no.
Oh, this one straight up kicked him out. No!
Butters, come back. There he is. Where did you lose
Told
me at?
you. Give him a second. Doggo, what are you doing?
See.
Alright. You reach out. Not sure what to expect. You hear a voice. Soft. almost like you're listening to it at the end of a tunnel. Jay! 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 Come on, Jay! Jay! Can we play today? Jay! Jay! Come on! Come on! Turn just kind of slowly as you see a young tiefling girl just kind of kicking her feet with a big ear-to-ear grin.
You look at my most recent DM.
I will send it to you. Oh, sorry, not tiefling.
Yep. There you go.
Human. My apologies. The tiefling is a woman standing behind her. I apologize. I mixed that up.
Look at you.
I'm gonna kill you, man. I'm sorry. I keep foobarring this. Sorry. Mother behind is. You can tell it's the mother because she looks like the daughter. Long black hair, done up in a tidy bun. A woman who looks tired. Hard worker. As she picks up the little girl, as she just hugs her mom and turns over. Come on, Jay. We gotta go play today. As you hesitantly take a step forward, you realize you're not actually moving. Kind of look down at yourself and you realize you're seated. You look back up and you're back at the table.
Does it seem like he zoned the fuck out?
He had a 1,000-yard stare.
That you've seen once before.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. She will gently take his shoulder and kind of like, you know, you move someone back and forth, but you're not like shaking them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just
He's doing that.
looks and he goes, "What I'm about to say, I haven't said to anyone in 10 or 11 years."
Yeah.
I was born might as well fully introduce myself. I was born Jaren Frostheart.
I will spell that out for everyone for the last name.
I definitely wouldn't have guessed that.
No.
That spelling.
Not with the
Yep.
T at the end.
Yeah.
Or the D before the T, because he said Frostheart.
I have not remembered that name in a while. No, I did not intentionally name the monkey after myself. I just forgot my name, and it's the first thing that came into my mind.
The little monkey just pops up from behind Ellie. Just
Has this thing been in my hair?
no, it was in your backpack.
I'm very happy that you trust me enough to tell me. But still doesn't answer why you freak out like you do. I've never seen you drink. Ever.
That little girl brought back memories.
She'll hug him. I assume they're very bad memories.
The ones that brought back weren't that bad, but the ones that brought back weren't that bad, but the ones that still remain are.
You can take
How
your time.
fucked up is he?
Probably
This is a very
very.
important question. 'Cause
He's not gonna black out, but he's getting pretty loose-lipped and smashed. Like he'll remember it vaguely, but he's gonna be he's essentially, we're going to treat it as though he had a point of exhaustion. He does not have a point of exhaustion, but he's He's not focusing.
Hammered.
Mm-hmm.
Hammered.
Basically.
It's at this point that Snow will come and be like, "So, what brings you all to town?" Totally oblivious of the fact that there's something going on.
Cheshire about to clam the fuck up.
He's drunk, so we'll see.
Say what again?
I said Cheshire is about to clam the fuck up.
Stop talking, basically.
Oh, I didn't hear what she said. So.
No, she said that out of character. You're fine.
Oh, okay, got it.
It's
He
the
kind of looks
expectation.
over to you and just a shoe motion.
Karg just kind of puts a hand on your shoulder, just like, give them a moment. This is important information. I'll fill you in the meantime.
Elisha is furiously writing all of this down.
There it is. I was waiting for you to start saying that.
You should assume it at this point.
I
just
assume
want
it,
to-
but yeah.
You want something you can write a book about? Fuck it, fine. I was blamed for killing my entire family.
She
Ellie,
stops
please.
writing.
Came home one day from work, was roughly maybe 15. Fucking came home. First thing I see in the building we lived in, it was like a communal building, was my father's neck slit ear to ear. I find the knife still in his neck. I'm terrified. I grab the knife. I run into my house full speed, or my room, whatever we stayed at the time. And my mother was getting taken out a window where a man, there's two men in the room, one taking her out, the other turned towards me to fight. He broke my horns off. I cut his throat from ear to ear like he probably did my father. After that, they assumed wasn't hard to pick me up. My mother was gone, so they assumed I killed her and hid the body. There was other murders on top of it, and I got blamed for the murder of 28 people total. Where he just reaches down and pulls down his shirt where the number is cut into his chest.
28.
Ellie looks furious.
That was, of course, done when I was in the prison for maybe one of the 10 years I was there. Apparently, one of the people that died, one of their family members was in the prison, held me down, cut me open. And the way I got the name Cheshire is apparently the the slang term for cutting someone ear to ear is they died by the way of the Cheshire smile. So, that's how I got it. He just takes it and drinks the nearest drink next to him.
Karg's most likely.
And he goes, at this point, I don't even know if I didn't kill him. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Too hazy at this point.
You loved those people.
Did I?
Despite what you think, you are a caring person. Otherwise, I wouldn't have seen a little girl open up to you the way she did. Regardless of what anyone thinks, I know you couldn't do something like that. And regardless of what you think, I know you don't have the heart to murder people. Well, excuse me, people who don't deserve it. You hate fighting. You in fact puke at the sight of blood.
That's for a different reason. That's because every time I see blood, the memory of my father's open neck comes to my head, and that's all I can think of.
I don't believe that you would hurt people like that. And I will fight anyone who thinks that you could.
Well, it looks like you're fighting the law, because I got a whole bunch of people fucking after me.
To be
I love
fair,
this one.
Kark just kind of shrugs. To be fair, we're wandering tribesmen. We don't exactly have a country's law that we follow. We follow tribal law. But when someone is convicted, they have to actually be able to prove that it was done.
Let's
and
just say
this doesn't sound like there was any proof.
Just shows that there's a lot of problems in this world that need fixing. But
Hey.
so many people choose to ignore it.
Yeah.
you just look
You're getting out a little bit.
No! Not again.
to know you.
To know what?
There we go.
Say
Restarting. Reboot. There we go.
He's doing the thing.
He's doing the reboot.
Head towards the.
Motherfucker.
You're still cutting in and out, man.
You're still doing it. I'm about to buy you a headset. Come on. Excuse me.
Well-
It sounded
Oh
like
my
he said
gosh.
I. It sounded like he said I lied, and then he just bounced.
Oh no.
You know that super emotional moment, touching backstory that I just told you? Yeah, total bullcrap. It was on you.
Oh no.
Psych!
Alright, I'm big.
There we go.
Alright,
There we go.
so he
Welcome
just
back.
looks at the backseat and shakes his head, like, just. Shit, if I remember this, I might need to take care of you later. And he actually, like, kirks a smile.
Park, we might need you to
goes-
take him back to the house.
Goes back to straight faced. Anyway. Let's say I didn't get out of that place legally.
Well, no. But who the hell gives a flying fuck?
There's a dragon in the continent somewhere.
Ooh!
Killed probably a good portion of the prisoners.
Do you know what kind of dragon?
A lot of fire. So,
Fire. That's
It's probably a red dragon.
red. Actually, 1 second here. Damn.
Jeez.
15, not bad.
Cheshire looks at the back seat, and I'm like,
Brass.
seriously, if I was sober, you'd be fucking unconscious by now.
Oh!
You know about red and gold. You need a 15 to
Yeah.
know brass.
Ah.
Yeah. Kargdolf does mention brass. He's like, red, gold, brass. They all
I
breathe fire.
stayed in a place called the Magum Isle. Not
Maggle Isle, is that what you said?
Oh, sorry, didn't mean to.
Magum Isle.
Anyone who wants to can roll a history check. Snow, roll it with advantage.
Okay. I'll take
It's not
advantage.
bad with a minus fucking 1, but.
Yep, 10.
Well, you know, details.
Oh, son of a.
Freedom!
No, not my dice. My computer keeps getting bumped by my elbow as I'm turning.
Oh,
I'm gonna roll
got some
cards.
big ass elbows.
18.
18.
Nice.
Not bad. Elisha, do you want to roll as well? 17 for Karg. Gosh dang.
Oh, yes.
Karg, when it comes down to knowledge,
Aw,
is fine.
man.
Oh, what?
Yep. Elisha, you're just like, you hear it and you kind of perk up, just like, what? Hold on, I was too busy writing that down. How do you spell that? What?
Donnie, write that down. Sorry.
That took me a second. Dang it.
Kowalski, analysis.
And also, as Cheshire says that, he moves like the scruff. Like I was saying all this, he
Yep.
moves the scruff of his like on his neck, and you can see like faint carves in his neck, which he has been trying to hide.
Right.
Oh, wait, can I medicine check those?
Yes.
Watch this fail. What?
19. Butters, would you like to give her an indication of what likely might have caused them?
They seem to be precise, cleaner cuts. It looks like how he has just now described a Cheshire.
Buffering.
She
Like,
leans
yeah.
down
Mhm.
with her head tilted to kind of see them
Except-
closer.
There's a slight bit of skin that's not cut, and that's right over the jugular. All of it's a perfect slit, except right over the jugular.
There's a scar on the jugular, or just
No.
that's
Oh,
where
no.
it's
That's
not
the only
scarred?
part
That's
that
the
is
only
not
place
scarred.
it's not.
Okay.
Like it was intentionally not, looks to be not cut there.
So it's most of a Cheshire cut.
Yes.
Cheshire, are these self-inflicted?
Some of them. Most of them, no.
Hey, by the way, DM, what do I know from my 18 about the prison place?
Yes. The DC was actually reasonably high, but you and Karg, surprisingly, both know some about this. You know a little bit more. You actually know where, not specifically, but what country it's in. Karg doesn't know the country, but he does know that it is a supposedly a security prison that was built into, and when I say into, I mean right along the walls, right next to a volcano.
Oh.
You are aware that it is in Helleson, which is the northern country on the continent.
Got it. So I'll look at him and say, did your fellow prisoners at the prison do that to you?
He doesn't say a word.
Hmm?
Fair. He doesn't answer. He's just like,
This is the most he's talked to us in a while,
mhm.
and even still, that took a while. So he just matched you. So I don't know exactly how much he's going to open up about. Hell, the fact that he's drunk should already tell you that this is probably not something that we would get otherwise.
Maybe with more
Fair
time.
enough.
Speaking of which, make sure that he doesn't have a fourth of those, please.
Karg like opens his mouth like as another drink is set in front of Karg. About that. He takes his drink and slides it away like, Cheshire, this is my drink. I need something for all this. Slowly takes up his lips and slowly takes a sip and sets it back down. I'm not gonna get
You
drunk enough
even
for this. I drink in rare instances, and this is one that I'm making an exception.
She pouts.
There's other ones I can make, but I'm making an exception now. Drink your milk.
It's not milk.
Oh no, the milk's gone.
It's juice.
Milk gone.
How long has your milk been gone? What the you know what? I'm just ignoring that.
I'll order another round.
Yeah, go ahead. So,
The people in the prison said for the monster I was, I don't deceive, and for the things I did to my parents, I didn't deserve to keep the name they gave me. So, for the past 8 or so years, yours truly has been Cheshire.
do you prefer that name, or do you want us to call you by your
Never
name?
fucking call me Jaren, got it?
Noted.
Your name is your name.
My name is Cheshire, and it's gonna stay that. Because whether I like it or not, I fought off one of them fine by myself. Got some battle scars because of it. But if I would have been there, I could have helped my parents. I wasn't there to fucking help them, so... And that is if all of that isn't just a fucking delusion like everybody was telling me. So... I'd rather the name Cheshire at this point.
If I get stronger, I could see about clarifying whether or not that was a delusion or not. If you want, I know that there are other ways, but I would just need time. I can try and help.
Does Cheshire remember any other people in his family?
Roll an intelligence check. I will give you this free. You do remember the little girl's name. But roll an intelligence check with disadvantage to see
Oh,
who
we are
else you
back
remember.
real fast.
Fucked up.
That's still a 17,
Jesus
brother.
Christ.
That's still a 17. You even fucked
That-
up. You're a smart boy.
Yeah. Tieflings, man.
I did
ale-
not get a bonus to intelligence. Yeah, sorry,
You,
go.
you have a +1 to intelligence. That's it.
Yeah, I'm talking about my
Yeah.
tiefling race didn't give me a buff to it.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
really?
Yeah. He's the
I
type
chose a
of
different
tiefling
one.
is. Yeah.
What type of tiefling?
One of the variants. The one that
Okay.
doesn't give +1 to intelligence.
Got it.
Tiefling of Levestis or
Yes.
Levistis.
Yes, from Mordenkainen's Tome of Foes.
Cool.
With a 17, you remember your father's name and your mother's name. You remember that you had an uncle, but you don't remember his name. Unmarried uncle, just an uncle.
I'm gonna wait a second for Paris to get back. 'Cause
Of
I feel
course.
like she's gonna want to hear this.
Obviously, it is stuff we all want to hear, obviously.
Yep. It took how many sessions, Guru, for him to finally snap?
I mean, I'm not sure if we'd call this snap or unravel. Those are two very...
Oh no, I'd say this is a mind snap for Cheshire, where he's like, if I don't get drunk right now, I'm going to fucking do something unnatural for me to do.
Right. 18, by the way.
18 sessions, ring the bell.
Ding 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 ding. Yeah, jeez.
So, yeah, I guess
Yeah.
I'll wait.
Yeah.
Back to you.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, this was an interesting episode to come in on because you're basically getting a lot of the backstory stuff just kind of by sitting here absorbing. You're just like, hi, I just met you and this is crazy but cool.
Yeah, I just sparred with
I just
others.
you sparred with Ellie with Paris, and now Cheshire is suddenly just talking, and you're like, apparently this is happening.
Which personally Snow finds kind of funny because he's like, oh, he doesn't like me, but he seems to be drunk enough that he forgets that I'm here, and so now he's letting me in on all of the secrets, kind of.
Yeah.
Not that I'm
Right.
purposely trying to eavesdrop. It's just
He's there. He's just at the table. Of course. Yep, just waiting on her to get back. Also, did you mark off how many hit
Later, but-
dice you used when you took the short rest?
No, but I know how many? It's 4.
Okay. You can mark it off by just changing the number on the hit dice
That's-
on your sheet.
Guru,
Yes.
could you spell out the name of that prison, please?
I can indeed. It's Mugam Isle.
Ah, you agree with me to do it? Oh, you got it.
I
Because I
got
have
it.
this all written down too. I actually have things written down.
Yep.
Holy shit.
There's obviously more stuff that we're going to go over, but we're waiting on Paris.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Speaking of,
Hello.
filling you in, Cheshire rolled intelligence to see how much he remembered. He remembers his sister's, mother's, and father's names, and knows that he has an unmarried uncle.
But yeah, Cheshire just basically goes, shit, I had a sister too.
Oh,
So,
I did too. Do you remember your sister's name?
Serena, maybe? Something like that, if it's not it. Shit, she'll be about 18 now. Haven't seen her, like I said, in 10 years.
Ellie blinks. That's how old my sister would be. It's weird.
Strangely coincidental. But yeah, no. So she might be out there somewhere, either blaming me for the deaths or not blaming me for the death. I don't give a shit at this point.
She might be looking for you.
I hope not.
Well, I mean, from a sister's perspective, if everyone in my family were suddenly hurt and I know someone well enough to know they couldn't do that, I would be more worried than angry at the person.
I'm leaving out details of how much shit they had on me. From how I was, it wasn't hard to pick me up. I know, like, to hit me with a case. Like, I might not seem it now, but I was an extremely hot-headed kid.
Familial love can be very blind, believe me, I speak from experience of knowing this.
Yeah. Wait. Are you talking about that time or?
I'm talking about when I ran into a bandit camp after Abigail lost my mind and nearly lost my leg, yes.
Right, that thing. I wasn't going to be specific, but by all means.
And
Sure.
I also believe there's gonna be a man coming for me at any point in time soon. His fucking name is something like Sultan Axes or some shit.
Then I'll kill him.
Well, you do that, your tribe starts a war with Heltine.
Wouldn't be the first war that's been fought.
You're not winning versus a country. I don't care how big your tribe is. Knowing the country of Heltine, you're not winning.
He's coming after a man who isn't guilty.
That we know of. Once again, at this point, I personally think I did it, but hey, what the fuck do I know?
Anyone who wants to, by the way, can roll a history check with disadvantage except for Snow.
Because I'm not drunk.
No,
No,
because
it's because
because of your background. To see if they know who Axes is.
Natural 20.
Also, I want Elisha, roll insight for me.
Ooh,
She studies Cheshire psyche sometimes.
obviously.
I'm giving her this.
You're not getting for anything, bud.
You should have rolled the history first. You should have rolled the history first.
It's alright. Watch me get another nat one.
Actually,
Okay.
I'm gonna give it to Paris as well because she actually gives a shit about him heavily.
Of course.
Hey, what do you know?
Paris, if you want insight, you can.
Getting him out of the way, lads. Getting him out
Look,
of the way.
Card can too. No, everybody cares about me. And forget this.
Yes.
Cheshire is loved.
Cheshire
Give
is
it to
very
Card as
loved,
well.
motherfucker.
I don't care if no one gets it. I don't care if no one gets
22.
it. But
Card gets it.
Karg, he's avoiding talking about the math.
Okay. We'll get into that in a second. Quickly jumping over to Snow for the natural 20 on history check.
Darn straight. Which technically would be a 19 because I have -1 to intelligence, but you know.
You know,
I feel your pain.
it's still a natural 20, so that still does give you information. I'm actually going to make sure this is spelled out for you. Sultan Axes.
Okay.
The name is familiar to you in that it is, for you, one of the names of frustration from your diary. From what you've heard, people have discussed it, talked about it. He is the ruler of Helison. In fact, before you left your country to begin wandering around more, you actually heard a rumor that recently, within the last year or so, the Sultan had been trying to rally the forces of Helison, and to do so, found and in some regard obtained, with air quotes because everyone keeps spinning the tale different, that he made an alliance with, he made a pact with, he wrestled it down until it was pinned under his might.
Right, forced it, yeah.
Whatever it is, it's basically there is some agreement between him and a dragon. And because of the natural 20, I'll give you one more. He is an Ifrit.
Son of a bitch.
I will spell that out for you as well. because he is very brazen, he's very brash, and he does not care if people know what he is. He wants them to know that he is powerful and he can and will destroy those who try and come against him. I'll spell that for you.
Isn't that the fire genies?
Yeah, Freedy.
Yes! No.
You don't know that in character.
Unless he tells me no. I know what an Ifrit is, though.
I know what the fat fuck looks like.
Mm-hmm.
So let me get this. So it was the Sultan that charged you with all these crimes. Is that correct?
No.
No. The Sultan might be
No,
after.
the Sultan is the ruler.
Right. No,
I can
Guru.
explain it.
Would that not have been disadvantaged because of my background?
You're right.
Well, not my background. But yeah.
You're right. My apologies. Thank you for reminding me. So yes, that would have been a 22 for the history. You would not have known about the dragon, but you would have known he's an Ifrit.
Cool.
You haven't been listening to the rumor
I can't remember
mill
why
recently.
why the Sultan's name came up.
Right.
Cheshire, do you say that in character? Or no?
Was he the one who charged you? It sounded like he was saying in character. I did not mean to cut in on that. My apologies.
No, that was a different judge. Who the fuck knows what his name was? I stayed in a prison in Hellison for a while, maybe 2-3 years, and then for the rest of my time, I spent it on the Magmile, where he kind of just controlled it.
So he was like the warden of the prison.
Kinda. Or, no. He was ahead of the warden. He just came and, like, checked in. Like, the last year I was there, I only saw him once.
Okay.
So why would he? For all intents and purposes, you're essentially just another escaped prisoner. Why would he be personally coming after you?
I don't feel like he is.
And therein
feel
lies the
like-
question.
I feel like I know things that people don't want me to know. Because I still am possibly, which I'm doing right now, spreading my story. Which some group of people in the world, no clue what they are, fucking killed or may have. Once again, maybe a figment of my imagination. Fucking killed parents. I don't fucking know. I don't even know where my sister was during that day. Maybe she was dead too, and I didn't just get a chance to see her. Who knows?
If you don't mind me, what are you all doing here?
We were hoping to vacation. She looks very upset about this, by the way.
Okay.
24.
She looks distraught, just like, and this was what we were actually wanting to do.
We just wanted to go to the hot springs, and then my fucking fiance got struck by lightning twice.
Karg holds up hand. Hi, I'm the fiance, not Cheshire. Me.
She gestured to him when she shouted that.
I know, but he still makes a point of making sure. Hi, me. Yes. The not drunk one.
I see. Okay.
Almost died. We get him inside. We find out this lightning has for some reason been striking anybody that's outside. Then later on, we talk to the mayor, whatever the fuck the guy is, and find out that not only is that happening, but his granddaughter has a weird rock. I don't know what it is. I wasn't paying attention. And there's an alligator in the lake. A big one.
Has a weird what?
Rock.
Weird
Frog or rock?
R-O-C-K.
There's not going to detail on what that is. She looks very distraught.
Huh. Snow's gonna say, "Well, I'm sorry that your vacation was ruined. That's difficult."
I DM'd you on roll 20.
Where?
And then I'm gonna turn towards Card and be like,
Hold on.
"What happened?"
Everything she said.
Really?
Yep. We were going to just take a break here. We're heading on our way to one of the bigger cities where we can hopefully get some more information. A friend of ours is going ahead of us and looking for her mentor, a man named Wolf. But along the way, we've been coming into a lot of different stuff that keeps saying the same thing. That
Saying
something about writings and histories being off and whatnot. And we figured if we find Wolf, he might be able to give us more information, basically.
Well, as it so happens, that's the reason why it's the reason why I happened to come here to Mervale. Is I'm pretty sure someone is with people's memories, and I don't like that they have messed with mine because I don't forget things that I remembered. So I plan to figure out what exactly happened, find out if I've been affected, and figure out how to safeguard myself against it.
Sounds kind of like what happened to Bella.
Yeah, that's Cheshire. Where are you going? You see Cheshire stand up. You start walking. Gets to about the middle of the room. He just kind of stands there for a second, like looks around, looks towards the window. You see his body just suddenly turn into mist, and he disappears. And you see him reappear outside the window as he's now outside the bar.
Someone out the fucking.
He just starts walking out.
She'll bolt after him. What are you doing?
We could use your assistance if you roll stealth with disadvantage. We could
Me?
No.
He's just trying to dip.
I'm aware, but do it. If you're trying to do that,
Yeah,
that's
no.
what I said.
Fuck, he has proficiency in stealth? I forgot about this.
We could use your assistance as much as I'm sure you could use ours. Traveling as a group does
limb.
have safety in numbers.
My
And
passive beats that.
Well, it would seem for the moment that we have a common.
What's the thing is, he
And
ducks
if
into
you
an
have someone
alley.
who's-
He ducks into the alley immediately, and it's 60 feet just to get to the door. So which
she has
means
80
he'd be
feet of
120
movement.
feet.
I have 80 feet when I dash.
Yeah, so she technically could almost catch up, but she'd have to make a perception check to find you, not a passive. Sorry, Chris, say what you're saying again.
Well, it seems that you're the best lead I've got for finding it out. So I suppose for the time we have a common goal, I'll help you out.
Welcome to our intrepid gaggle of people trying to have a good time on vacation and getting struck by lightning. Holds that hand to you.
I'll shake the hand and say that's a one way to say it. You should find a catchier phrase, though. That's not great.
I'm looking for a better way, trust me, but
Good
Elisha
idea.
hasn't come up with anything yet.
We're still workshopping
well,
it.
With that, I'm gonna dash after as well.
Alright, and now our Catman's going too. Cool. Should we just drink and let them handle this, or should we go after them?
Wait, do I roll? Do you want me to roll stealth or perception?
Perception if you're trying to find Cheshire, which Ellie finds him immediately.
Elisha sips the last of her wine that she's just been nursing the entire conversation. And then she says, "We're a group for a reason." And gets up and follows them.
He chugs his, just go.
By the time she catches up to Cheshire, sorry.
Yeah, he follows her.
By the time Ellie catches up to Cheshire, because she imagines she does it first, he has mask on and machete out.
What are you doing?
Just keeps walking.
She's following him.
Perception. What was the perception roll, Chris?
23, sorry.
Yeah, you can see him as well. Mostly because you see Ellie walking after him.
Right.
So he's still just walking.
Follow
Yeah.
after, I suppose.
Just keeps
Alright.
walking.
She'll like hold on to his. She kind of puts her hand under his shoulder and kind of like tries to jar him slightly.
The second
Cheshire.
you touch him, he like throws your fucking hand off of him.
Oh!
He just keeps walking. He is less of Jaren and more Cheshire right now, if you would say.
Wait,
More mask on Cheshire than mask off Cheshire.
Right.
I'll try to catch up to Elizabeth. The one is the one that's following him, right?
Yes. Ellie.
Mm-hmm.
That was the one that just tried to
Yes.
jar. Okay,
Yes.
just make
As he does it, he
Don't
just
figure
looks
out
you.
names 'cause you're just voicing
Yeah.
it.
As he like
Um,
throws your hand off him, he just looks you dead in the eyes, like stares you down for a second, Just turns around and keeps walking. Machete's not in his hand, like as he realized what he just fucking did, but he's just walking with the mask on, head down.
Just puts the blade away and keeps walking.
She'll keep following him. She won't say anything. She's kind of like. She has her hands clasped in front of her, but it's not like it's shame kind of thing. It's just her following you, rocking side to side, just waiting for you to calm down or do something.
Where are you heading, Cheshire?
Snow's gonna kind of see all this happen, and he's gonna just kind of mutter under his breath, "Wow." And I thought I had problems.
He's walking out of the city.
Karg, as you're getting towards the edge of the city, kind of hustles up next to you, and he doesn't stop you. He just kind of he bumps his shoulder to your shoulder, kind of glances at you. Hey.
He hears a familiar humming that he's heard only once before, which was he's humming that same halfling song.
Right.
And as soon as he gets, because it's up near a forest, right?
Yes.
He goes to the nearest tree and just puts his back on it.
Okay. So you're not fully out of the city, but you are up against a tree. Karg just kind of stands next to you.
Ellie will be on the other side.
I'm watching from a distance with a morbid kind of can't look away curiosity.
Take all the time you need. We'll be here to wait for you, don't worry.
Preferably, we'd like to try and make sure that we take whatever we can to wrap this up before sundown. I don't need to get struck by lightning again. And as much as I'm sure you could tank it, it hurts.
He takes off the mask. It's just kind of kicking in what I said to y'all. I'd like some fucking time alone.
Alright.
Not a problem.
Just worried that you'll disappear. I like you. I don't want you to leave.
No matter how much I'd like to walk away from you folk right now, I'm scared you're the only thing keeping me sane.
That's why we're
You'll give him a quick hug.
That's why we're scared to leave you. But hey, you come
He just
back
doesn't
to
react to the hug.
Hey.
He doesn't react to the.
Yep. Hey. You come back to us now, alright?
Alright.
We're gonna do a quick survey of the lake. We're not gonna do anything dangerous if we can help.
Ah.
We slowly turns and points at Ellie, just slowly points
I'm
back
kidding.
Yeah. I need all of us to be at our best, and right now you need your time. If we have to do this tomorrow, we can do it tomorrow. There's no skin off our nose. If anything, it'll give us time to see if we could maybe get a boat. Preferably, we don't want to fight this thing on the water. But
Doesn't seem like it.
no, if we can get onto land, we have the advantage. But
Come on. She will take his hand and start dragging him to the lake. He needs alone time.
I'm aware. I was discussing with dragged away.
Don't worry, we'll see you in the center of town.
Meet you there.
And Guru,
Mm-hmm.
when I say Cheshire tries his darndest, he's gonna get all of his rage out, and with a machete, he's gonna spend the rest of the day cutting down a fucking tree.
Okay.
With a fucking machete.
Okay.
I mean, with your strength checks, I mean, you might do that quicker than you think.
I
I
mean,
have a shit strength. What do you mean? For
Don't
a
you have like
barbarian?
14?
Yeah, for a
that's
barbarian, that's
yeah,
awful.
Well, that's still decent strength. Like,
For a
that's above
barbarian,
average.
that's not. Yeah, for a barbarian, that's not much, but like just in general, that's above average. So
yeah.
still.
So you're going to be spending, and you're not going to stop until you cut it down, right?
No, I don't care if it gets curfew.
Roll a con save.
This is straight, right? Because saves aren't affected for level
No.
exhaustion.
Yeah, just a straight save.
Oh, jeez. Christ!
Oh.
I've been working on just.
That
On the tree
like,
now.
for the entire day. If somebody came next to him, he'd sound like he's on bath salts while doing
You are just you're
the
like,
same halfling
Yep.
tune on repeat for
I-
hours.
yeah,
Christ!
oh yeah. I already knew that it was going to be that song. And with, I mean, I'm guessing you're two-handing it.
Yes.
It does go by quicker than if you were doing it with one hand. And I'm presuming you're using the magical one, so it's not going to have to
Yeah.
worry about chipping or anything like that. But it's if you're dedicating all this time to this, it is going to be, let's say, maybe half an hour before sundown when you hear that as you see the tree beginning to give way as your song kind of peters out. You step back and as you like are taking, you know, deep heavy breaths just over and over, just trying to refocus yourself, the ache and pain begin to settle into your arms and chest of you taking down a reasonably thick tree. So you'll be able to get back to town. Your legs are fine, but
Your arms hurt like hell.
Your arms are in pain.
Did we find anything by that fucking lake?
We're getting to you guys right now. So,
Oh,
meanwhile,
sweet.
yes, everyone else.
I'm not.
You what?
Nah.
Did he break?
Not
Did
again.
he drop out?
Kidding.
Yep, there it is.
Yeah, he's cutting
It
in
did
and
it
out.
again.
He's cutting in and out.
Reboot.
So as we are headed to the lake, I'm just gonna kind of wander up next to them and be like, "That doesn't happen very often, right?"
God,
Where did you
what?
come from?
What? Oh, I was confused. I just heard a bear scream all of a sudden.
No,
She was perceiving for Cheshire, not for this guy, as far as I know.
Snow just suddenly just appears next to her. Hey guys, how you doing? That's new.
She has her great axe ready to swing at you until she realizes who it is. Oh,
Guru,
Yes.
have I ever seen this man's fighting style before?
actually, that's a good question. Have I?
Roll intelligence checks.
Oh,
Okay.
you bastard!
No, you have not.
Stop trying to eat my paper, you little shit!
The dog.
I haven't either.
It's intriguing.
Mhm.
And Guru,
Yes.
the thing I said is he's assuming they're heading back to that one dude's house.
Mm-hmm.
Cheshire's taking his rope, tying it around his waist, tying the other side to the tree, and walking back with a tree dragging him down.
Okay.
What the actual hell is
you
happening?
might be almost. You're cutting it close, man. I'm just gonna say that.
Guru?
We will. Yes.
That's the point.
I'm aware that's the point, but we'll get to that when we get to everyone else finishing up their stuff. Just remind me that you've got the tree. All right. Karg glances over to Snow after he says that and just, no, that's new.
I'll be right back real quick.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, because that's unstable right there. That's not good.
We're aware.
Throwing that out there.
We're aware. And we're also aware that right now we're at the most help he probably has had in 10 years. And I might be able to be more help in the future. Might. He looks very like he's like baring his teeth slightly at when he says might. Like just saying that word cuts at him. Just
Any particular reason why you've taken it upon yourself to help him?
I'm back.
welcome back.
Anything I missed?
Taken upon ourselves. Carr got a little angry at saying the word might for being able to help, but he's asking why we're helping out Cheshire. All
Wait.
honesty, Snow is.
No, I'm saying, why did he get pissed?
Oh, because he said that he might be able to help, and then he got pissed.
And you might not be able to.
Yeah, he doesn't like the idea of not being able to, apparently.
If he gets angry, she nudges him.
Look,
I'm supposed to be the rager.
funny.
She sends him a smile when she says that.
He jabs back gently. Look, if you had met him before, he was quiet, unassuming. Blinking, you'd miss him. Ellie didn't. They sparred, they had a fight. He beat her. He's strong. He beat Ellie, yes.
Okay.
And then when we went through the thick brush forest, we had magic and chaos all around us. And at several points, no fear, he jumped in to do things that I never would have guessed. Hell, he jumped down on top of a creature just because it was down below him and attacking some of ours.
Ellie waves.
It happens to us a lot.
Starting to wonder if teaming up with you was the right decision.
If you don't want to team up with us, you don't have to.
But then you miss on adventure.
That too. And we are a very supportive group. We support each other's craziness. Kind of slowly glances to Ellie.
I watched you chug hot sauce. You can't judge me.
I like hot sauce. Tenman sees, turns and looks at Elisha just in her book, just... and flaws notwithstanding. Even the things that we hide away in shadow. We can wait for you to bring them to light. Don't be comfortable with us immediately. We're strangers. We're weird people.
Don't worry, that won't be an issue.
We grow on you, though. Just so you're aware.
You
Just
say
keep
so.
that in mind. Don't worry. We're good people. He gently pats Snow on the shoulder. Come on. We've got to go look out for a giant crocodile. Or was it alligator? One of those things, I'm not sure. Alright then. So, walks up towards the lake, which you guys have been walking towards, because you guys have not been static during all this.
You're back.
The lake's edge is not super shallow. It is shallow up to a point, then begins to quickly drop off into the depths of the lake, as most lakes tend to do. In certain areas, there's a slight greenish tint from either moss or some kind of algae.
Alligator.
Make a perception check if you want to try and see if there's an alligator.
Oh no, I was making a joke, but fuck it, sure. Also, I had to be called out, or I was called out to the living room because Mom, or excuse me, I let Amelie out with Mom for, it's been 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And she already attempted to eat one of Mom's little ceramic pigs because she thought it was one of her toys.
Oh no.
I rolled a 24.
I got 19.
19, 22. You guys are all rolling hot. Karg rolled a 12.
Poor card.
I also roll stealth.
Go ahead and roll stealth if you wish.
That is a 21.
21.
Elisha sees you.
Elisha sees you, yeah. You all see him. You're all on the bank together. He's like hiding in the reeds, so you do see him go into them. Once he's in the reeds, it's like, he's...
He's very strange.
We're very strange.
I know, that's why it's even worse coming from me.
No, you're not wrong. The three of you. No, actually, no. Let me rephrase that. Karg does not see any of the alligators. She's kind of look around, just like, water's calm. Not bad. Not great, but not bad. Elizabeth, you see at least 4.
Jesus!
alligators. Not near the edge, not near the bank. Just,
No,
you see
I
them
know,
just,
but still.
it's very faint. You can barely see it. They look almost like they should be like floating driftwood, but as you kind of look closer, you can barely perceive them. Elisha and Snow, you see 2 others that Elizabeth did not see.
Hmm.
One of which is significantly closer. Not like attack range, but closer to the edge of the lake. None of them look as large as was described. They all look about average sized, which is still a large creature. Actually, no, alligator. So, still medium to large creatures.
These aren't what we're looking for.
Ellie is salivating.
I'll whisper to the 2 of them, say, about 6. How many do you see?
Alligator meat.
The same.
Karg shrugs. I don't see anything. There's... Son of a... Where are they? He's just like, shit.
She's
Crocodile
slowly
Dundee.
pulling her fucking great axe out.
That's not how you kill alligators.
It's about to
Elisha
be.
puts her hand on Ellie's shoulder and says,
Why settle for the small fry when you've come here for much bigger game?
Much more challenging game, clearly, because I can't fucking see it.
Her eyes brightened even more. Elisha, I love your big, beautiful brain.
I want to watch the one that's closest.
Mhm.
See if it's closer or farther away.
Okay. It's just kind of like resting there. Seems to be perhaps sunbathing. In the middle of the lake, you do also see that there's 3 islands. that are-
Alligators are not picky on what they eat. Don't lose your leg.
do they all look like islands, Guru?
They all look
Good
like
question.
islands, yes. There are trees, there's moss and such. There's things to indicate that they are land masses. And looking off in the distance, even with your passive perception, you hear it's a very faint, it's like a little splashing kind of sound as you see something off in the distance near one of the islands, the second one, the second furthest from you.
Mm-hmm.
The one on the right for you all. You see something coming out of the water and moving onto the island.
Oh!
Big enough that from this distance, you can see it.
Mm-hmm.
Big game, big game, big game, big game. She's pointing at it and bouncing.
Karg slowly puts a hand on your head and just like tries to like stop the bouncing at least.
Yeah, that's a nice attempt.
Yeah, you're still bouncing with his hand, just like stop. I don't know why I apologize.
She hugs his arm. Big game. Imagine how much they can feed. Imagine how hard it hits.
You are looking to get your legs swept out, aren't you?
If it doesn't take a limb, it's not strong enough.
He's he like frowns at that and then looks at you just like, taking a limb is a bad thing. We've discussed
I-
this.
I'm going to have to agree with Karg on this one.
We've got a visual on it. It must have some either nest or some reason to go to that island. Maybe it just goes
it's
there
a
to
nest and
sunbathe.
it's a mama.
Well, we can't tell what type it is from here, now can we?
We gotta get closer. We gotta rest first.
Uh,
I need to be on my A game.
Yeah, of course. You guys can either head back or Wait for me. I'm gonna ask around to see if any people here are willing to spare a boat.
She holds onto his hand. I'll come with you.
Alright. Snow, what are you looking to do?
Say that again.
Snow, what are you looking to do? I'm gonna go look and see if I can get someone to lend us a boat.
What's Elizabeth doing?
She is holding onto Karg's arm like I'm going with you.
Okay. I'm going to go with you as well, I suppose. I'll go with them as well.
Alright. Elisha?
How long has it been to this point?
At this point, you're past noon. Probably got a few more hours of daylight still. And considering that it's still technically early spring, the sun will probably be going down in just a few hours.
If you want to rest, you can.
I require significantly less rest.
Oh, right. Elves sleep for... Oh. Man! I don't want to do that.
It's not necessarily worth it.
4 extra hours. Do you know what I could do in 4 hours? She, like, squints at her when she says this.
Forge
Quite a
more
few
stuff.
things.
You've seen what I bring back when I hunt. 4 extra hours. Do you understand how much time? Do you understand how much more efficient I could be? Ah!
In any case, I will accompany you.
Appreciated.
Car, can you do me a favor if we're not going to fight anymore?
Yes.
Can you help me take off his fucking armor?
Come here. Which, by the way, I did double check. I don't believe you were correct on the armor. You were thinking of light armor for
Me?
doffing it. Yes. To doff armor, if you have help removing it, reduce the time by half. But for medium armor, to doff it, it takes a minute. To don it,
Yeah,
put
no,
it on,
I said it.
to put it on takes 5 minutes.
Yeah, no, I said to take it off, it was a minute.
Oh yeah, I thought you had said don.
No. I said to take it off, it takes a minute.
Yeah, so with Karg's help, 30 seconds. So you remove the armor and
So, now that you fully see this chick, she's fucking coated in tattoos. Like, they disappear underneath her clothes. All of them tribal.
Cool. It's gonna take more than that to scare me.
Oh no, it's not to scare. I'm wondering if he knows. Or excuse me, if he knows any of them.
Knows about what?
then the tribal tattoos.
I can roll if you want, but I'm guessing it's probably not likely.
Disadvantage.
Okay.
Watch him
I'll
still
eat
roll.
both on this.
Let's see if it's cursed. It's cursed.
Would have been a natural 20 otherwise, but it is in fact a 6. Nope.
Yep. I have no idea what I'm looking at.
I mean, they're
Like, alright.
tattoos.
Yeah, cool.
You've seen tattoos.
They're pretty
before.
drawings.
He's seen tattoos before. He just doesn't know what the significance of any of them are.
Right.
Little girl called him draw. He's looking at Karg while she laughs. That's so cute.
What?
It's such a cute mindset
What is?
to think that they're drawings. She's
The
looking at her
little girl.
arm and she says it. Yeah.
I mean, technically they're a form of drawing, but
No, it's just worded so adorably.
it's children for you.
I think I see now why Mom said I was probably gonna have a lot of kids. I hate it when she's right.
Like his mouth is open at that, just like
I am not discussing it like it's gonna happen within the next year. Calm down.
Uh-huh. There's like
You
you're like
nearly have a
nodding
heart
slowly.
palpitation from getting kissed.
Don't remind me.
I'm reminding you.
Forks. Forks.
Uncle Cheshire is a bad idea.
I like it. Another! Since we can have Aunt Elisha.
Oh no!
Uncle Snow.
I
Everyone.
prefer the name Auntie Elisha. I don't know why I like that. Auntie.
That's even better. That being said, you guys are looking to get a boat. Does anyone want to roll a investigation or persuasion check to find someone who has a boat they're willing to
Let's do
lend?
persuasion. Why the fuck not?
Wait, what did you say? Intimidation?
Investigation.
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 I'll do
Yeah, that's
investigation.
Calm your ass down.
Can we do both?
If you're doing them individually, yes.
Okay.
Okay. Jinx. Wow, that's not bad.
Not at all.
That's awful.
Mm.
My -1 was.
Oh, do we also get to roll the other one?
That's what I thought you were asking.
No, I just wanted to know if we could like roll if one of us rolled investigation, one of us rolled persuasion. But let's
That's
see.
what I thought it was going to be, but
Oh, jeez.
My bad.
yep, no worries. Elisha, you can roll as well.
I mean, I'll take that investigation.
Hold on.
No. I'm saying, like, I'll take that one in persuasion.
I'm aware. Go ahead and roll, Chris.
Oh, yep. Sorry. 1 second.
You're fine.
Take your time.
That was the last time I'm going to use roll. So,
Hey, roll 20 give you a nat 20 on one side.
It's true.
It's just that you had disadvantage.
Yes.
for investigation, that's an 8.
Mm.
And then for persuasion, it's a 13.
Mm.
So I have no idea where the heck we are. Like, who the frick's gonna have a boat?
Who the fuck's gonna have a boat?
Like, who's gonna have a boat here, and how are we gonna find?
Right. As
You know,
you're
when we get there, I'm like, hey, let's have your boat.
Elisha gives him a droll stare and kind of like stares around at this fishing community like she's on The Office.
obviously. After you guys
But
are
I want to
talking,
play it off like I know exactly what I'm doing, but I
Mhm,
obviously don't.
Mhm,
Clearly.
mhm.
So we're looking for a horse. No, boat. You said boat, right? Yes, right. Well, I suppose we should go look in the market, right?
Ellie
No.
slowly turns her head to look at you, and then looks at the other two like, what the
Karg shrugs.
I'm confused. Are we looking for a horse or a boat?
A boat.
Okay,
Exactly. I was testing you.
don't do that.
Oh, beautiful. Karg just slowly shakes his head, just like, I am okay, I'm fine, this is great, this is great.
You're the one go for intelligence card.
Elisha, as you're, beginning to kind of mull around and such, you see that there's a dock with multiple boats and such that are out there. Some are, they're all close to the edge, away from where the gators were, with seemingly a decent supply of fish that they're catching. There is one boat that you notice has been tied to the docks that catches your attention for a moment. You're trying to think about why it's. Didn't the person who housed you say that he was a night fisherman and that he doesn't get to go out anymore? Yeah, he said something like that. You could ask him, or you can wait for everyone else to come down and ask them once they're off their boats. Up to you.
I'll go back to the house. Seems like our benefactor would appreciate getting the chance to get back on the lake.
I will
Hmm?
go behind Elisha as she explains her thought. Get underneath her and lift her on my shoulders. Big beautiful brain!
Karg's just like
And start
opens his mouth,
walking
just
towards the
like,
house.
Elisha's not used to being this high off the ground.
I can't carry you on a daily basis. The fuck you mean?
Yeah, but now you're lifting her. That's even higher.
Technically,
So
right.
this is what it feels like to be tall.
Oh, goodness.
Because you're smart, you don't have to walk.
Kark slowly leans over to Snow. I don't think that's how that works.
I'm saying that it is a courtesy.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Aw, are you jealous because I'm
Generally,
not carrying you?
No,
Never. Just not gonna say anything.
you're fine, man. She's...
Again, I
I'll roll insight.
mutter- Again, Snow mutters to himself, and I thought
I'm rolling
I wanna-
inside on Kark.
Roll
Yeah,
inside
yeah.
on Karg, you too. Wait, now Lasha's inside.
Yeah,
Sorry.
get that big beautiful brain.
I thought I clicked it.
There
Yeah.
There we go.
Is he fucking jelly, Guru?
He's not jelly. If anything, he looks like he's just like, oh my gosh. Ellie, he might be a little jelly, but it might also be the fact that you're just really high off the fact that you have a big beautiful brain on your shoulder, just like able to see the world. You're like, yeah, everyone should be jealous of her big beautiful brain. Yeah.
She will move over to Kark, and she will give him a quick peck. It's okay to be jealous.
I'm not jealous. I'm not jealous. I'm not.
You're not
Is he,
very
like-
convincing.
like a foot and a half taller than you, though.
Yes.
How are you gonna pull that off?
She
By dragging him down by his shirt.
All right, sure. Just
basically.
curious. I was really just curious how you're gonna pull it off.
Yes.
Edward started. No.
You're fine. So you guys get back to the house, and your benefactor, when he opens the door, Snow. This is a sea elf. Generally,
Hang
they're
on.
more aquatic, and usually they're more by the ocean, but this one apparently is taken up by the lake.
Guru, important question.
Hmm.
I
How close
ducked.
is Cheshire to the house?
You don't know yet.
Oh, no.
I'm aware. I've got it in my mind. So, you open the door and he lets you in. He kind of is curious about the giant tabaxi, or not giant, but the large tabaxi, and he's just like, friend of yours?
Yep. We fought him, I fought him, and he beat me. But I also was not at full.
I didn't
Potent-
buy you.
So
You
I
bought
want
me.
to rematch. What?
You bought me a drink, right?
That's still a fight.
Well, yeah, no, but I thought you said like I bought you or something.
No. She said she fought him.
Right. Okay. Sorry, I misheard. Sorry.
You're
No,
fine.
you're fine.
I was kind of looking at saying, my name is
Yes.
Snow.
A new acquaintance of ours.
Okay.
Very strong. Fucking ram his style, okay.
I'll make another mat for him. What's up? You turning in... It's gonna be curfew soon, so it makes sense.
Is Elisha's head about to hit the ceiling now that I think about this?
Her head is... She's leaning at the waist to not hit her head on the ceiling.
Oh! She will
It's over 90 degrees.
she will bend down to let Elisha off her shoulders.
Thank you.
Sorry.
How can I be of assistance?
Someone else is gonna say it. Can we use your boat?
What?
Can we use your boat? Said you were a fisher.
I am. I mean...
Can we use your boat tomorrow morning so we can get to the island? We found the crocodile alligator.
We surmised you would appreciate an opportunity to return to the lake.
I mean,
And
I would, but... You're going after that creature?
That's the plan.
Are you sure you'll be safe to going after it? Well,
No, but we're
no,
Okay.
You have no faith.
I mean, where did you see it go? What side of the lake did it go in on?
came up on one of the islands.
He kind of pauses, kind of leans back slowly, takes a seat down. Which island?
Second one?
The one on the right, if you're coming out of the hot springs looking at the islands?
I don't know. Is it that one?
Yes.
Okay.
So
Just curious.
I haven't thought about that in a long time. I'm sorry, I was just... There's a... the islands aren't... Sometimes the islands are off limits. That
Any
one
re-
is always off limits. No one's supposed to go there, no one's supposed to land there. I don't think anyone has.
Is there a reason why?
Yeah. It was
And
before
that-
I came. I'm getting to it. I'm getting to it. Don't just put your fur down. I promise.
At
Just,
that, I kind of growl a little bit, and my fur goes up.
he kind of chuckled at it, like your hair actually does stand up. Look, I'm just
The claws come out, yeah, and I have two.
cute. You're threatening me. Me, the person who has the boat. Look, just calm your kitties and just give me a moment to actually try and remember this. Because again, this is something from like 20 years ago. This is an old thing that I'm trying to remember for most of your people. Probably older than most of the people here. Actually, no, there's a few people here who are older than that besides the mayor. Actually, his daughter's... I'll have to ask about that later. Regardless, again, it's...
Back.
Welcome back. The island is off limits because supposedly about 20 years ago there was a string of disappearances. A few people went missing. And when they went out to try and find them, on that island there was something there. It made the earth shake. It made it so that even when they ran away, their feet bled. Cackling was supposedly enough to make the birds fly to the skies as fast as they could to get away from it. And when they came back again with greater numbers, there were creatures that had come to the island. Dangerous ones. Ones that just trying to find whatever that creature was would have been difficult, to say the least. Not impossible, just people would have died. They had to give it up.
Hmm.
The last person that went missing was a child. No one knows what happened, just that these people disappeared, and then the disappearances stopped. Everything went quiet. Those creatures were never seen on that island again, so far as people are aware.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Was there anything odd about the child before they went missing? Did they exhibit any odd behavior? Did they have anything strange?
I think so. And again, it was a while ago, but I can vaguely remember this kid. Not that old, maybe younger than 10. Like to skip rocks.
We need to get on that island.
Why? What is it?
She's looking at Car. I don't believe in coincidences.
I don't either.
Mayor's daughter exhibits very similar
Granddaughter.
character. Granddaughter. His daughter's daughter exhibits very similar characteristics to the person you just described who passed away.
I didn't say she passed away, I said she disappeared, which, honestly, that could be worse. Bright and early, as soon as sun's coming up, I can wake you up.
Thank you.
See what we can do. By the way, Cheshire, make a strength check. Athletics check.
Will do. By the time I'm done with this, am I sober?
By the time you're done with this, you've essentially worked it out of your system. You've sweat it out, and you're dehydrated.
Ew, he's gonna smell like alcohol!
A little
Oh,
bit.
that's the grossest smell!
A little bit, yeah. Well, more than a little bit.
He's gonna
That's what
smell
happens when
more
you
like,
drink alcohol.
because of him constantly like you somewhat using a powers of the frost spell he has. It's
Yeah.
kind of more like a beer margarita,
Ew.
whiskey margarita.
When you sweat alcohol, it will always smell gross. Like there's no.
There's no saving that. Which is understandable.
Good try, though.
Yep. You're
No, I'm just messing with you.
You're fine. You are dragging this tree. You are going to get it back into town. You are going to get it here. As you see the stable, you're dragging it. You are just trudging along. You're not even actually thinking about how much it is to pull this thing. You are just one step in front of the other. 1, 2, 1, 2. And as you see the stable getting closer, closer. Kind of glance up idly. It's dark. It's getting dark out. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1. Alright, wasn't there a thing about curfew? You are at the stable at this point, and the lightning of the storm clouds has begun to roll in rapidly.
Ellie opens the door. Get the fuck inside!
You have to undo the ropes first.
Ah!
Yeah.
So you undo the ropes, and do you walk? Do you run? What do you do? Hmm?
God damn it!
Type it out where you're roboting again.
My voice is starting to crack doing Ellie's.
She's excitable.
I have hit so many high pitches in this fucking session. I'm dying. Alright, it's 10 for you guys. I keep forgetting that.
Yes.
Guru, I just want
Yes.
to double check that I got all that information. So,
Hmm?
Net Fishman was talking about how back in the day, people had gone to the first island after they heard about some kind of creature there. And
I
the
thought it was the
creature-
second island.
The second island.
It was the second island,
Yes,
okay.
they did go to the second island.
So yeah, Cheshire just walks.
Okay. I need danger sense. Obviously gives you advantage. Dexterity save, please.
Not again.
Oh!
Wow.
20.
That worked.
For success, it's half damage. Otherwise, it would have been 27 damage. So half is 13.
And
As you are struck
Think
by
it's the-
lightning.
I think it's a con save so that he blind and deafened or something like that.
Yes, you as well because you stuck your head out.
Of course!
17.
You're fine. You're still walking towards the house. You're also fine. As you see him struck by lightning, and are you still walking or are you running?
He's just walking, man.
Okay, I need another dex save at advantage due to danger sense.
Son of a gun.
Is he at least halfway there?
He's about a third of the way there.
Cheshire, for the love of God, please ride!
Takes 4.
Oh, that's not good.
Not off there. 24 points of lightning damage. Still walking? Con save from both of you.
Yeah, he's still walking.
22 saves.
22.
One more.
Oh my god!
Another deck save.
21.
So have
Good
damage.
thing advantage.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Jeez.
32, which is 16
16.
halved. And one more con save for the blinded and deafened as you're walking into the house.
This
Okay.
absolute unit of a man.
Just walks in. Is it like
You're
a
on
couch?
fire at this point!
Yeah, he just shoots, like he just frostbolts himself off once again.
You're not on fire. But
He really needs to be!
he should be. Hold on. I need the con save from Ellie.
Alright.
Imagine like Elisha's just looking at him, mouth open, how he
Ellie's
just
still
tanked,
looking at him like that!
Yeah.
just tanked 3 lightning bolts.
Yeah, a little bit. She's seen some shit, but she ain't never seen anything like that.
Yep. And you are smoking. Like there's a bit of your jacket that's slightly aflame, only slightly, but do you take off your jacket?
He just takes his jacket off, sets him near him, and just lays it back against the wall and takes the mask off.
Your left arm has a
Is-
lightning bolt like design just running down it from shoulder to the back of your hand. Actually to your
I
fingertip.
am-
From where
I
your
am the
fingertip
boy
jumped
who
out.
lived.
I am the boy who lived!
And it's not from your head. Also, some of your hair is on fire, by the way.
It's
I'm-
he does not
You-
give a shit.
You
I'm
put it
going
out.
I'm going to tug on Karg's sleeve. Karg,
Yeah.
smack me, because that couldn't have just happened.
Well, I would agree with you, except we just saw it, so therefore.
Cheshire
That's why
looks
I'm
up.
asking him to smack me.
After he takes the mask off, he goes and just does a breath in. No, it's an exhale. It's an exhale.
Yeah, it's
and
an
he
exhale.
goes, yeah, exhale. And he goes, "Did I just get struck by lightning 3 times?"
Yeah, you did!
Yes. Yes. You did. He, Karg, as he's walking past you to walk over to Cheshire, all of a sudden he reaches back and just whoosh, smacks you as requested. He goes over and kneels next to Cheshire. How do you feel? If you say like you got struck by lightning 3 times, I will smack you as well.
That hurt!
I didn't feel it too much. I felt the tree more. I wanted to I wanted the challenge of cutting down a tree, bringing it here, because surprisingly, things like that is one of the few ways I can feel pain, and I wanted to make sure today was real.
Trust me, it's real. And I know you want to feel the pain, but I don't want this scarring up your arm and making it so you're...
Also, are you sure it's real? I just survived 3 lightning strikes hit me when you
no,
you didn't
I'm
even
still
survive 1, I think.
I took 2, thank you very much.
Took 2? Alright.
And to be fair, I was in metal. The only metal
he
you
also
have on you
isn't
is
built
cell.
like us.
I'm tanky.
She's holding her cheek, not as much as us.
Like I said, just kind of waves you off. Just look, I need to make sure your arm's not gonna become unusable. Okay, I've seen some people with lightning strikes that have this happen. So I want you to look me in the eye, clench your fists. 12 points of healing rush through you. It's still gonna scar, so you have a lightning scar that will be running up your left arm forever,
Ugh.
down to your
That's pretty
fingertip
tight.
of your middle finger.
It's pretty tight, bro.
But you are going to
Cool
keep-
story, bro.
It's going to be numb for a while, just so you're aware. But you feel you can make a fist. You're able to still use it as you normally would. It's just a little numb at times. Yeah. Need a little more, or you think you're good with that?
As he comes in, the burnt smell is gonna attract Snow's attention and be like, ugh, I hate the smell of burnt leather and stuff, hair, and
Trust me. There's
sea elf near?
the sea elf's sitting on the couch still, just looking at you, just like he's like staring at you, just like, what the hell did I just witness?
You got like a shower? Something to wash myself up in?
He
Any
slowly
water?
points to his bathroom, just like, yeah, just
Cheshire will go wash himself off.
take your time. You deserve it.
Thank you for being hospitable. Tap him on the shoulder and just walk in the bath.
Not a problem. He like just like opens his mouth, just like watches Cheshire walk in the bathroom, and then as soon as he enters the door, he kind of looks at everyone, just like, okay, you know what? I think I actually believe you guys might be able to pull something off here, because that was some bullshit. Huh?
I think you left a bruise.
Karg like looks at you, just like, look, I'm strong, but I'm not that strong. Come on.
It's actually red.
It's red, yeah, but it's not gonna bruise. Come on.
Mm.
Oh, don't whine. You asked me to smack you, and I smacked you to make sure that you knew that this was real.
Yeah, but damn, couldn't you just done it when I asked?
Don't you hate it when your significant other asks you to hit them, but then get upset when you hit them a little too hard?
Oh, no! She's more upset that he tried to take her by surprise than they actually being hit.
Look, I wanted to make sure that you weren't going to be tense when it happened. You were looking like you were going to start breaking down otherwise.
You just got struck by lightning 3 times! I might still break down!
At that point, it's not my fault.
Well,
But
overall,
When did I ever say it was your fault?
overall, it was what?
he seemed to come out all right.
I know.
Yeah, that's the terrifying part.
I'd say don't, look a gift horse in the mouth.
I'm not.
I'm looking it in the mouth. I'm looking it dead in the mouth, because first of all, I want to find out how you do that, because I want to do it too.
Do what?
Second of all, survive a lightning strike 3 times smack dab on the head.
I mean, you took one.
Yeah, one. While tracking your ass.
Yeah. And you were in armor just like me, which, I mean, yours
I
wasn't.
wasn't.
No, wait, no, that's right. You had it off, because...
I dropped every single metal bit so that I could haul your ass over. Because unlike him, you were fat.
Looks down at his stomach. Not fat.
Fatty. Fat focus.
You're one sandwich away from Ben. I'm just kidding.
You
This is
have...
fucking.
Look, I'm hungry now.
She's
Look,
That's
poking his
relatable.
chest.
Getting called fat, then immediately feeling
And then
hungry. That's a
immediately
mood.
getting
That's a mood. dog.
Yeah, that's a real struggle right there.
I'm sorry, are you starting to complain again?
I never said that I was complaining, just that I'm hungry.
Fat. She's poking his chest still.
Waves her off and reaches into
Will
his
it make
bag.
you feel better if I apologize?
I mean, you can.
She'll fold him into a kiss. Apology accepted?
Sure.
He's dead!
Wait, I have another question. What did Elisha do when Cheshire walked in?
Her jaw was on the floor along with Ellie's. And I'm sure she started writing down notes. Can survive 3 strikes of lightning. What the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck?
She's examining him, seeing exactly how the lightning affected his physicality,
His hair's
trying
gotta
to
be
figure
thinning on
out
it.
exactly how that happened.
Elisha, medical doctor. Confused as fuck.
I mean, she's able to do a little bit before he goes into the shower.
Did you?
She might follow him into the shower if she's really into this.
Good question. Oh no, it's happening
You're
again,
doing it
Butters.
I like how he automatically knows what we're talking about now, though.
Someone's got the hiccups.
No, I hiccup right before I burp, typically.
Hello.
Oh, that sucks.
Yes?
Mm.
Yes. Say something again.
1, 2, 3. Read all about it. Yada yada yada.
Nope, he's not here. He dropped out again.
And that's why you test it.
Of course. While this is going on, Karg, as he's after being kissed, like reaches into his backpack, fumbling, and pulls out his woodcarver's kit, and he's gonna just be carving some stuff, just like idly, Just needs something to do with himself.
Say, Elisha, this is why I wonder. He doesn't like it.
Not bad. Butter's you back?
Buttery goodness.
Margarine.
Okay, now he's just not going to respond because that's not butter.
I know it's not Butters, but I can't believe it's not Butters.
I'm back.
Yeah,
There he
yeah,
is.
Who said my name?
We did.
All of us.
Bree.
Say my name, that my power may flow through you.
All right,
Oh
let me
boy.
try. Let me try to get my best one out real quick.
Yes.
Oh, hamburgers. Okay, that's the best I got. Let's move.
Please and thank you. What was the question you were asking of Elisha?
You follow him into the fucking shower.
No, but she follows you up to the door. No, up to the door
Up
of
to
the
the
room.
door.
Okay.
She has decorum, thank you.
Make a
very
wisdom
much.
save. No.
No. She has
He
decorum.
walks- He walks out with no pants on
Yeah, that sounds
after he's
about right.
done.
That
Yeah.
that's very Cheshire thing to do.
Mm-hmm. Nothing she hasn't seen.
Right. Nothing. Everyone but Snow and this poor sea elf has not seen.
The CL
Poor
before he
TL,
can-
poor me. What the frick did I walk in on? Like,
You're fine.
To be fair, you didn't walk in on this. He walked out like this. The CL went to bed, by the way. He needs to
Good.
trance before.
No, he
I
went to
walked
trance, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Flawless.
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 Flawless victory.
As you walk out, Carter like looks up and he's just like, God, you know what? We're in a house. It's not your house though. Gosh.
Fucking sleeping like this. And he just walks over to like the cot. I assume this guy
Yeah.
I survived 3 fucking strikes of lightning. I'm feeling a
Ellie's-
break. My goddamn
Ellie
it.
is very bluntly looking down.
Yeah.
oh my god.
It's green like yours.
What?
It's green like yours. Well, grayish green.
He's blue, fucker.
I keep forgetting he's blue. I keep
He's
thinking he's
blue.
green.
Look at my
from his fucking-
icon.
His fucking
at my
profile
icon.
picture
He's blue
is
if he
fucking
was
me up
green.
here.
He's
Die.
blue.
Dude, if I was green, that'd be a bad side effect of the lightning.
Right.
You're not green, but I imagine she's not looking at it, so she's seeing it in her peripheral, and she's like, "Yeah, it's green."
Oh
It's
no
gotta
no
be."
no no! She's staring dead at it. Is
Oh,
what I'm
dead
saying.
at it. Yeah, it's blue.
It's like blue. It's kind of green. Kinda.
Karga
There
like
you go.
stops his wood carving for a second, and you can see him like slowly forcing his hands to keep carving as he's just like, 1, 2.
Please God, tell me that he's turning darker green, like I can see it on his ear tips.
He's almost black with how green he is.
Is that him blushing?
Ooh, I
Yes.
didn't know that your ears turn this color. She's playing with the tips of his ears now.
He is blushing, and he's like, it's such a dark forest green that it's almost a black.
I need to make a whiz save to do so. Oh no. Oh no.
What are you doing? Or what are you wanting to do?
Since he's so engrossed, she bites the tip of his ear gently to see if he'll come out of it.
I was gonna
Son of
make
a bit! Oh!
I was gonna make a playing with
He-
Karg's tips joke, but I felt like it was too out of place.
It's too out of place.
Yeah.
He cuts his thumb.
Sorry.
It's okay.
She'll take his thumb and pop it in her mouth.
It was in his mouth, but then you
Okay.
yeah. So yeah, he put it in
Is
his mouth
really
immediately.
Okay, though, Karg. Is it
Oh,
really?
fine.
She sends him the widest grin she can manage. Did it hurt? Sorry.
Yes, I cut my thumb.
No, I meant the ear thing.
Oh, you bit me. Ah. No. Don't think so.
I wanna roll insight on Karg.
Right.
Roll insight. It startled him more than it hurt him,
Mhm,
and he's too
mhm,
embarrassed to say anything.
mhm, 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 mhm.
She like, you know how like a cat will rub against you?
Yeah.
She's rubbing her head against his like that. I'm sorry.
No takes offense to that.
he like just pats her head gently, just like, you're fine. I'm just actually I'm also going to do a thing if you guys are okay with that. it's
Sure.
it's just like a minor little thing. I've been trying to do some quote unquote housekeeping for the nature cleric. Only one thing really, which is the level 2 channel divinity. And I'm still working out the details to actually see if I can actually make it something that feels like it is a good cleric ability to be a good support for more than just situationally. Because situationally, yeah, charming plants and animals, really good. Out of that, I mean, it could be good.
Or it could not be.
I mean, the
Yes.
nature cleric is like really good, like in the Feywild,
Oh
honestly.
yeah, in the Feywild, beautiful. They fit in
Because
perfectly.
fucking everything can attack.
Oh yeah.
Right.
But what are you talking about, Guru?
I'm gonna work out
You
something
ain't fucking
else, but actually no. Ignore what I said. I was thinking about it and I realized it would not make sense for making it better. I was going to have him use his channel divinity to be able to make things like arrows,
Hmm.
but then I realized you could technically do that as a forge cleric and technically do it better. So not worthwhile. Although doing it as forge cleric, you could probably make a lot of arrows.
True.
But yeah, I'm thinking of something for that, so just keep that in mind for later. If I'm suddenly just like Karg channels divinity and you guys go, "Oh, but there's no animals or plants around, what are you doing?" That being said, Karg is going to go back to carving out something. Hasn't taken full form yet, but with his 20 on that, he's probably going to have something more than reasonably well done within a couple hours. And you guys can get your long rests, get yourselves back to full HP, give yourself all of your spell slots, your key, whatever it may
What was
be.
he making? I'm sorry.
By the way, guys,
Yes.
Cheshire
Yeah.
got down to 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured it was pretty low.
It was
How much health do you have in total again?
same as you, sweet stuff.
Oh, I want all of these spells, but I also want that. Oh, I don't.
Next
have that
level,
spell.
I might have more than you, but
It all
For
depends
now?
on the rolls.
Obviously,
yeah, I take average. Yeah.
I like the
Same.
the roll.
Well, it's just I didn't start out rolling, so I couldn't like switch to it.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
you
can
can.
switch to it.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, I do that all the time.
Yeah.
Well, I
Obviously,
typically do average, but-
I prefer if you like you roll for your
Stick
HP
to one
and
thing, but
yeah, but if you're like wanting to roll for it, I'd allow it.
Don,
Yes.
Think on it.
you said you get back on a long rest. You get back half your hit dice, right?
Yes.
Does it go for the upper or the lower half? If it's an odd number.
Roll down, round down.
So I have 2. Just cut my fucking mouth.
Don't cut
Oh,
your
boy.
mouth. Ow.
My nail is sharp enough to do that now.
For the
Shut
Cheshire stuff or Cheshire stuff.
Shut your mouth. Don't cut your mouth.
Are you telling me to shut up, bitch?
Man,
Wait,
can't
what-
bad words.
Yeah,
What
I
are you
like
saying? Good tabaxi, bud?
Oh, I was saying. By the way, I'm sorry my guy came off like a dick. I didn't actually mean for him to come off like.
Oh no,
No, it's
I-
fine.
Butters didn't think it did. Cheshire just doesn't like anybody really.
Yeah, that's just a
Yeah.
Cheshire thing.
Mm.
All right.
Yeah, because that was
I mean, Ellie thinks he's overcompensating, but I mean,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
he thinks like a old white dude in a Hummer. He's compensating for something, but like
What that may be, we'll have to find out.
Yeah.
what is Karg making with that wood carver? By
That's
the
what
way,
that's what I'm about to say before we end the session.
die.
No worries.
What was I gonna say?
Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna. No, I forgot what I was gonna say. Just kidding. Forget I said anything.
You're fine. We'll get to that later, if you remember. But the thing that you see, like the thing that he has that you see him, like he doesn't finish it. He gets a good chunk of it. Like it is pretty much all done except for like minute details, which he might go back and do later.
Mhm.
But you see him like finish it. After a moment, he sweeps up his workspace, just kind of chucks it out the window. Looks at it again and kind of slides over, sets it slightly near Cheshire, a little bit of ways, but essentially he had taken a fairly thick branch and carved it into a cloud with several, looks to be 3, bolts of lightning going down into a form that is distinctly Cheshire-like, with arms outstretched like "Come at me, world."
Yeah, that's pretty Cheshire like.
Do I see him doing this?
You've watched him carving this the whole time, and then if you didn't go to sleep before then, you see him set that down, and you see the little token that he set
You're
down
very
next to
sweet.
Cheshire. He's been through
I've
a lot.
knocked out because I've been exposed to a really weird group of people.
Yes,
You'll come to love us.
you will.
Assimilate. Assimilate.
I'm not a part of the system. I don't give in to pressure like that.
We'll
Absorbed
see.
into the group. She sets her head on his shoulder.
He deserves
You're very
something
talented
good.
as well, by the way.
I'm decent. I'm nowhere near as good as I could be, but
She holds up the bunny charm.
that one was one of my better ones. If I had more time, I could get more details, and we'll see how if Cheshire thinks it's alright, I'll finish up more details, make the cloud look more cloud-like or something, I don't know. But
I'm sure he'll love it.
a new friend, we've got trouble brewing, and we've got a lake to kick ass on.
You ever seen a talking cat before?
He seems interesting.
That's not
The
offensive to
heck
say,
did
is
you
it?
just call me?
You're asleep.
Ranta.
If it makes you feel any better, if she ran into a lizard, folks, she would say talking lizard.
Mhm. She has not been exposed to many of the other races.
I see. Whatever.
It took her about a session or two to realize that Alasha was an elf.
Well, to be fair, the cat, I'm going to have to ask him what his people are called, because otherwise I'm going to slip up and call him a cat myself.
Do I know what he's called?
Roll a intelligence check, both of you.
Gosh, let's see.
Let's fail this shit!
Did you fuckers? Did you forget about
Huh?
What?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
softball?
Softpaw.
Oh,
You've seen a Tabaxi before, yes.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say
Big
like
fans
I
of this
do
own
know,
game.
but
Karg forgot, though, because he
You
rolled a
remember
3.
Cheshire made that guy throw up by punching him in the stomach so hard?
Yep.
Oh, God, that
And so-
poor
yeah.
cat.
Yeah. Yeah, Softpaw, yeah.
Excuse me, redact. Second talking cat I've met. That doesn't mean she knows what it's called. He never said specifically what he was called.
True.
that's fair.
And Karg rolled a 3, so he forgot Softpaw even existed, and he's just like, second.
Oh,
Softball.
Oh,
Oh,
she's
softball
kind of looking
fans
over
out
at them
there
and
to the
shaking her head.
Karg's
You
just like,
watched me
"Shit,
carry him around like a weight.
I remember this. He looked very much like
Terrified?
He was having yes.
Most people are.
Yeah.
Apparently, I'm very scary. She looks mildly upset.
That's just because they haven't gotten to know you yet. I'll just add this. You pokes her in the nose. Go to sleep. You've been exhausted. You didn't sleep last night. Bed now.
She'll pick him up and carry him into bed.
No, now make a strength check.
Strength check or athletics?
Athletics.
Oh my.
He has no words, but you have carried him to bed. And that's where we'll end the
Is he
session.
the upset fucking husband being carted by the wife?
Yes, he is. So, that was the introduction of Snow, the Tabaxi, a info explosion of Cheshires, and then Cheshire tanking 3 lightning bolts, because
Jesus
why the
Christ.
hell not?
That was a proper end to the session.
Yeah. And you have
Cheshire giving, after almost killing one of his friends, saying "fuck you, nature," just like eat this tiefling dick, kindly, nature.
I see that nature is attempting to kill me. Come at me then.
I just like the idea of Cheshire being like, let's see how stronger I am than Clark.
I can take one more than him. Yep. Now I should get inside. Oh wait,
He
hold
just
on.
calmly.
Did I just tank those? Wait, does that actually happen?
Yeah, because you gotta remember, that was like when Mask 1. He wasn't thinking clearly.
No, it was not. But that was still glorious to experience. Thank you for letting us experience and be terrified for you.
Yeah.
That was a shuffle moment.
Yeah, a little bit.
It was a shuffle moment, but the only thing that probably saved you from being knocked unconscious was the fact that you succeeded on the save twice.
Yeah.
That was
Danger
a
sense,
DC.
man.
Yeah, that was a DC 20 deck save, and you succeeded on
should
that
be.
twice, as it
It
should
be at least a 20.
Yeah, which to be
Okay.
fair, there's other reasons for its being that high, but we'll be able to find out more about those things later on. So, for everyone who is watching back at home, thank you all so much for watching. It really helps us out a lot to have you guys just watching, enjoying it. If you're watching this in the future on YouTube, leave us a subscription. It's free to do. Give us a thumbs up and a comment. Again, free to do, and we'd love to get feedback. We want to know more about what we can do to improve our experience with you guys. Let us know what you thought of Snow. Honestly, I loved him. His introduction was a little bit rough, but then again, that's a character we get to know more. More
We
things,
have another
more
front
things.
line. More
He's
fun.
still a badass. I don't know what you're talking about.
He's a total badass.
That's
Ellie's sitting here staring at this man. He's very strong, but what the hell is wrong with him?
Yeah,
We'll find
like at
out.
this point, also it's like
I
Cheshire.
could
It's like
ask all
if
of
he ever
you
turns on us, he has to
questions.
die.
Obviously.
If he ever turns on us, Cheshire believes he has to die. He knows too much.
You know,
You know too much.
Yep.
He knows. Cheshire tackling him off screen.
If you're watching this in the future as well, unless something happens, which really shouldn't, we do also stream these on twitch.tv/whatteamcomp. All one word, no dashes, no slashes, no dots. Follow us. We want to try and get affiliates we can give back to you and get a subscribe button so you guys can let us know more about how we can help you guys out. Because we love D&D, we love playing this game, and we love trying to help you guys have more fun. So until next time,
Borderline addiction.
this has been What Team Comp, and we'll see you all next time. Feed our addiction! Bye-bye!
Bye.